I grew up playing on the Skagit River. The water was right in our backyard. I think it gave me an inherent sense of knowing why the natural world was so important to our existence. The foods that we grew up on, they come from the water. The salmon that come up our rivers are the center of our existence, our health, community, and success. We always hear people saying, oh, yes, feed my spirit, gotta go find the fish. We are taught our salmon have souls, just like human beings. That's why many of the tribes in this part of the world here have what we call the first salmon ceremonies. The Swinomish, we call ours blessing of the fleet. It's the idea that you paid honor and respect to the salmon, hoping that we would have a successful fishing season.
When did you become aware that first foods were at risk?
Growing up, there always seemed to be a lot of salmon. And in 91, I put my boat away to go back to college. And the boys were teasing me saying, wow, Larry, we caught a lot of fish after you put your boat away. We had enough to last us all winter. 10 years later, the same guys were saying, oh, Larry, you saw something we did. We're not catching any fish now. Our salmon have pretty well disappeared. I kind of feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. What happens to our culture if there's no salmon? Salmon is culture. Culture is salmon.
How do you think climate change is affecting Swinomish?
When our tribe declared their war on climate change, the scientists and politicians were still arguing that is climate change a reality or is it a figment of someone's imagination? And that political argument is still going on. So what happens to us, little by little, our culture gets shortchanged. We're still following our ancient patterns. And anytime that you upset a pattern, it's going to cause a distinct effect on your health.
How do you feel like what we do is helping?
Well, we always got to have hope. Otherwise, we wouldn't have motivation to do our work. And one of the things that we've been doing here at Swinomish is that we've been sending people like me and you out to talk on behalf of the tribes. We have to bring in our neighbors to find a way to make them partners in what we're trying to do. How can we work together in a way that is complementary?
Such the Swinomish way.
Yeah.
Gather the people. We also talk about improving access to first foods and bringing youth back out on the land and reconnecting them with their elders and all these different little pieces that all come together.
I'm a firm believer that if we know who we are as a people through our cultural and spiritual laws, that we'll be stronger as people, we'll be healthier, and we'll be happier. And so that's the thing that we're trying to do.
I think about how fortunate I am for you and I to be able to be doing this. I mean, 21 years ago, it's so funny to think about how long ago that was. I knew that you were an elder and a knowledge holder and was an intimidating process to walk into your office. But then we just started talking and laughing and it felt so comfortable. And I think that's when we really started to work together.
It's really been a mutual understanding there. We need each other.
We're a good team.